What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about this woman who is trying desperately to get mauled by one of these lions. I truly believe that. But this is what happens when you're desperate to get the attention of not only just people, but this particular lion. Because this blonde-haired idiot has done this before. As a matter of fact, this is the same woman here, the lion lady who hopped the Bronx zoo fence or wherever they had the lion caged in order to interact with it, calling herself the Lion Queen. This is what I'm talking about, people. These types of women put themselves in danger on purpose, and then they want men to come in and save them. Because I guarantee you, if that lion, because lions are not as slow as you would think, if that lion just leaps and just mauls her, that's going to be all her fault. But they'll find some man to blame in the situation. But this female, again, listen, she's done this before. And it's clear that she's nothing more than a clout chaser who's willing to put her life at risk in order to get some attention at the zoo. She got banned. She got arrested for doing it the first time. And she decided to put herself in a blonde wig or whatever disguise. And she has on this red dress and she's taunting this lion like she did before. And the thing is this, when you play games like this, you get exactly what you deserve. And with her hopping in there, trying to entice this lion to maul her, lets you know this is the mindset of your typical Western woman, puts herself in danger. Look at the type of men these women date. Just look at the type of men that these women date, and it tells you a lot about their mentality and the fact that they just seemingly must not care about their well-being, because obviously this moron does not care about her well-being. Let's get into this article from the NY Post. As a woman in a blonde wig caught on video cavorting with lion at Bronx Zoo. It looks like the Lion Queen has returned. A crazed woman in a blonde wig was captured on video in the lion enclosure at the Bronx Zoo, telling the king of the jungle that she loves him as she tossed $100 bills towards the lion. Why are you making it rain on this lion? First off, I'm not a big fan of zoos. I'm really not. I'm not a fan of zoos. I don't think animals should be caged. I don't think animals should be displayed. I'm not a fan of it. Keep these animals in their natural habitat. They're going to tell you that they're doing it to save them, but these animals have existed for a long time on their own instincts in nature. They should not be caged whatsoever. But that's what we as human beings have done to these animals. I miss him so much, says the woman, believed to be Myah Autry, the batty Brooklyn animal lover, caught on camera sneaking into the lion's den in 2019. This is the article here that I put up just to give y'all some background. I'll probably put that in the description box so y'all get the full gist of this person and their desperate need to be around this lion. Again, women like this put themselves in a lot of danger. They really do. King, I love you, she gushes. In the footage, the woman is seen dancing in a red dress and leopard print shawl and holding a bouquet of roses. Excuse me. At one point, she makes it rain with cash, then bends over and smacks her rear end in the direction of the apex predator. What's interesting is that the definition of like an alpha male is a lion, right? And in her mind, the definition of an alpha male to her is this lion, this particular lion that she can't get away from. She's developed in her weird psychology that she's attracted to this lion because she sees him as the king of the, let's say king of the jungle, but king of just all things nature, right? And she's trying her hardest to appeal to him. This is your Western woman. Women are losing their minds, man. She's putting herself in danger because she thinks that she's attracted to this guy. Just imagine the type of men that this woman has been with. I'm telling you right now, I bet you most of the guys she's been with have been probably just as much of a lunatic as she is. And she's making it rain. What is this lion gonna do with that money? Seriously. Cops said Friday that they are eyeing Autry in the latest cat caper. She infamously hopped a barrier and taunted a lion in the same spot 2 years ago. So is this a different lion? Maybe this is a different lion. I don't know. The zoo is not feline fine about the lion lover breaching the barrier and is working with cops on the hunt for her, a zoo spokesman told the Post. Well, they need to have a picture of her up, or they need to start IDing people who comes into the zoo. Obviously, they're not doing that because they're allowing this woman to, this is the second time she's done this. She put on a blonde wig and a dress, but again, the face is still the same. And it's clear that this woman has some psychological issues, of course. A lot of these Western women do, and this just shows you why these women are done. A lot of these women are a lost cause, why a lot of them are lonely, why a lot of them are dysfunctional, why they date the men that they date. They have this weird psychology, man. These women, they have detached themselves from reality, and it shows. It definitely shows. This situation involves one individual who is determined to harass our lions with no regard for her safety or the safety of our staff and our guests, and no regard for the well-being of the lions, the zoo said in a statement. We have an NYPD substation in the park and are working closely with them. The big cat quarter jumped a barrier at a lion exhibit Thursday, but was still on the other side of a 15-foot protective moat separating the enclosure from the public, according to cops and the zoo. The woman did not enter the exhibit and was never in the same place as the lions, which are separated from zoo visitors by a wide moat, a zoo rep said in a statement to WNBC. This is why you don't have wild animals displayed like this, because no matter how many barriers you have, you're going to have idiots in blonde wigs and red dresses gyrating and twerking and throwing money at these animals who should be in nature. They should not be caged up. But again, that's the psychology of humans these days, right? The incident lasted only a couple of minutes and the woman was gone when staff arrived on the scene. It's almost as if she has help. The zoo intends to prosecute the woman for criminal trespass if she is identified. The statement added. Police said a caller reported a woman playing with the animal in the enclosure at around 3:45 p.m. But by the time they arrived, she had fled back into the urban jungle and was nowhere to be found because she got warned. Or maybe she probably saw people looking at her and decided to make her escape. But how was she able to get out of there so fast? They need to start IDing people. You can't come into the zoo until you show ID, especially if you fit a certain profile. This woman is bound to get herself hurt, but it's her fault. You play these idiotic games, you're going to win idiotic prizes. The spectacle was similar to an incident in September 2019 in which Autry, the so-called Lion Queen, hopped a barrier and danced as she taunted one of the big cats at the zoo. A woman who witnessed the latest incident said that based on Autry's Instagram page, it appeared to be the same feline fanatic from Brooklyn, according to WNBC. Autry, who claims she is a reincarnated lion, was arrested November 19th near the Barclays Center and slapped with a criminal trespass charge for the stunt. She don't care about that, man. Police were able to identify Autry at the time because she posted photos and videos of herself inside the animal enclosure. I fear nobody, no animal, no human, no one. So no, I wasn't fearing of the lion because the lion saved me, she said after the 2019 incident. According to the station, that's why he came to me and I let the lion know, lion, I love you. The Belmont resident Raul Rivera told WNBC, I can't believe she did it again. Even if it even is her, I don't know what's going through people's minds. Well, because you have a clear lunatic that doesn't care about the cost of the things that she does. It's clear to me that this woman knows what she's doing and she's happily doing it anyway because she doesn't feel like there's going to be any repercussions. These women are mentally, they are losing their minds. They're losing their minds. And we see why they self-sabotage so much, because they don't love themselves. She says she doesn't fear anything. That's the problem. I'm not saying you should live your life in fear. Never live your life in fear. But when you are hopping the fence or a barrier for an animal with a animal primal instinct, then you're putting yourself in danger purposely. So I honestly believe if she hops another barrier and that lion get a hold to her ass, that lion should not be put down. That lion should be applauded because you took one less idiot out for doing idiotic things. Now, I'm not saying that she deserves to lose her life. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is when you do dumb things are bound to happen. And that lion, if she does this again, that lion get a hold to her, just rips her up. That was a decision that she made. So let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll let me know your thoughts.